I think one of the biggest differences for me is language, dialects.
Of course.
Right? So, because in the north, we typically speak Mandarin Chinese across the board. You get down south, you get your Shanghainese, you get your Cantonese, you get your Fujianese.
Even Taiwanese, it's so different than the north because they're very, it's kind of like Australian and American language. It's very up the north.
Taiwanese has a lot of influences from, we're not saying, first of all, we're not saying Taiwan is part of China. Let's kill that right now.
So don't leave any negative comments if you said that.
Fujian definitely influenced a lot of the Taiwanese language.
Right, I have to say, well, the first thing I think of Northerners, I think of your Beijing Northern accent.
They're like pirates.
They're like,
My dad's from Henan, which is up north. And so when he talks to me or even talks to my grandma, I try to listen in and it's just not possible because it's kind of a completely different language for me. So yeah.
Sometimes the accents get really, really, really strong. If I say the words, 我是陕西人, and 陕西 accent will be, 我是陕西人.
You have a local flavor to it, basically.
Right, but you can still understand it.
Right, right. But in the South, you won't understand anything because it's a whole, it sounds completely different.
So jumping from language, of course, another big differential between North and South, food.
Oh, totally. Right? This was fascinating to me, and I think this is the basis of the differences between North and South. Because I read a report, University of VA, Virginia. So anyways, this report was saying, it's an anthropological study, and it's called the rice theory. They were saying that in southern China, farmers plant rice. They harvest, they plant rice. Okay. And in the north, they plant wheat. And you know that's true, because in the north, they eat buns.
Noodles, buns,
a lot of dumplings.
That stuff. Yep.
And in the south, they eat more rice and rice noodles and stuff like that. So their basis is basically, in the south, rice planting is interdependent upon other people. Okay. And in the north, wheat is more individualized. Okay. It's a completely different process, and you're not relying on your neighbors as much. That basically affects how Northerners, why they're more direct and they're more...
Really?
Yeah, and they're saying that why Northerners are more independent, where Southerners are more interdependent.
I just want to say, and I'm going to get a lot of hate for this, but come on.
You're going to say Northern food's better than Southern food.
Oh, first of all, obviously.
All right. Well, luckily today, we have a tiebreaker.